Blaze One Radio presents Next to Blaze, playing the hottest indie and unsigned videos on the planet.
Diddy Beats, let's go.
I ain't afraid to rep his name all day. No matter where I'm at, I stop and give him his praise. Not just on Sunday, I ride for this every day. I ride for this every day. Alright.
It's him that watches me, it's him that walks with me. And when I pray, it's him that talks to me. Don't know about you, but I ride for this every day. You know I ride for this every day. I ride for him cause he rides for me. He died for me, gave his life for me. They crucified him on Calvary just so I can live eternally. That's why I say
I praise him each and every day. Don't nobody got my back like him.
know how to wait.
Even if the roof come crashing down, he'll always be around to pick you up and put you on your way.
That's why I say
I praise him each and every day. Don't nobody got my back like him.
know how to wait.
Even if the roof come crashing down, he'll always be around to pick you up and put you on your way.
That's why I say
I ain't afraid to say his name when I go somewhere. Cause where he brought me from, I could've been lost out there. Don't know about you, but I ride for this every day.
I ride for this every day. It's him that guides me, it's him that watches me. He told me never to give up, that's his philosophy. Don't know about you, but I ride for this every day.
You know I ride for this every day. I ride for him cause he rides for me. He died for me, gave his life for me. They crucified him on Calvary just so I can live eternally. That's why I say
I praise him each and every day. Don't nobody got my back like him. No how, no way. Even if the roof come crashing down, he'll always be around to pick you up and put you on your way.
That's why I say
I praise him each and every day. Don't nobody got my back like him. No how, no way. Even if the roof come crashing down, he'll always be around to pick you up and put you on your way.
That's why I say
I praise him each and every day. Don't nobody got my back like him. No how, no way. That's right. Even if the roof come crashing down, he'll always be around to pick us up and put us on our way. Bless up. It's the Shelters.
Steady tryna find an answer. Where your mind go? While you're always asking questions, you don't really wanna know the situation that I'm facing. I know you've been patient, but I gotta get this dough.
It ain't hit and run like a fast car, sneaking out through the back door. I need more than a minute, love without a limit. Tell me if you feel me now. Candlelight dinner's what I need. Late night shows at the movies. Let your feelings flow, I vow. I will find a way somehow. Just hold my hand and we can go a place so many can't, but I don't care. So just follow me, give us a chance. It was in the plan, let's do what love demands. Love is in everything we say or do.
And everything I
I say is a prayer for you.
And every little
all the times you cry, cause lies are told. This is not my normal calling card. Don't give your heart the ties, you fall apart. Late night phone calls and we pray for a way to make it. And long and behold, now I'm living our aspirations. But y'all need to hear them, I'm struggling to acquire this. Tell me how it's yours, you just wanted me from prior years. Today I feel conflicted, but I'm sticking to the image. A heartthrob teen, you're tricking, picking up women. And yeah, I got a mother and a sister too. And if I forget them like I did you, I'll be living. So apologize in advance for romance and lack. I'm not answering back, girl. I became the very thing I said I'd never be in the past, but always got your back, girl.
Trust in everything we say on you. And everything I say is a prayer for you. Every little touch just sets me free. Whatever you want, and everything you want, just call on me. You don't ever have to be afraid. If you and I together for always, baby, I promise that you'll stay and never leave. I'm down for you if you'll be down for me. You don't have to be afraid. You don't ever have to be afraid. You and I, if you and I together for always, promise that you'll stay and never leave. I'm down for you if you'll be down for me. Love is in everything we say. And everything I say is a prayer for you. Every little touch sets me free. And everything you want, just call on me.
Welcome to Blaze One Radio.
Blaze One.
Home of the world's hottest blend of indie artists, DJs and talk shows.
Blaze One Radio. Blaze One Radio.
Check out blaze1radio.com for featured artists, exclusive videos, and more. Want to get your next single played on Blaze One Radio? Just send the radio edit MP3 to blaze1radio@gmail.com. Blaze One Radio, bringing the streets to the industry.
On this episode of the Fran Lover Show, we're talking no plan B. All right? Strictly plan, yeah, right here. All right, welcome to the Fran Lover Show. Today we're talking about not having a plan B. That's right, sticking with strictly A. You know what I'm saying? Plan A, no plan B. That's how we doing it, especially to all my entrepreneurs out there. You know what it is to go out there and grind. You hear the sayings, go hard or go home. You gotta be in it to win it. You know, all that stuff, man. You know how it is, we grind it out, man. So it's like, all my life, I never had a plan B. So yeah, you ask Fran, why don't you have a plan B? Why don't you have a plan B? I'm gonna tell you why. See, when you don't have a plan B, you tend to focus on plan A all the way. You get what I'm saying? Plan A all the way. No plan B, because there's nothing to fall back on. Not if you have a passion and you got goals. So what would it take, you know, for you to obtain your goals and dreams? You know what I'm saying? What would you be willing to sacrifice? You know, you're always going to hear from people, listen, you need a plan B because you need something to fall back on. And I was like, fall back on what? Listen, there's nothing to fall back on. Plan A has to work. You get what I'm saying? It has to work. That's the only way I know, and that's the only way some of you should know. You know what I mean? Plan A has to work. This is not for everybody. You get what I'm saying? It's not for everybody like myself. Again, I never had a plan B. Everything from the time I've been growing up, I grew up as a DJ. I've been doing entertainment all my life. All right? So I don't have a plan B. Sometimes I feel bad for my wife. Love you, baby. But she's my backbone. She holds me down. You get what I'm saying? Rest of my family members don't understand it because they grew up a different kind of way where it's like, yo, you got to go get that job. You got to support your family. And what you do, I'm not knocking that. So you do have to do that. You definitely have to be the man of the family and do what you got to do. But I never had a plan B. My plan A is always to do what I was doing, focus on what I want to focus on, and knock that out. Even if I'm not a millionaire yet, it's coming. Y'all keep watching. Y'all gonna make that plan A work. You get what I'm saying? So that's what I'm talking about here on the Friend Lover Show today. A lot of successful people also never had a plan B. Let's see, we had a lot of successful people that you would know of, like the Tyler Perrys, Steve Harvey, Robert Kiyosaki that wrote Rich Dad, Poor Dad. A lot of these guys slept in their car. Keenan Ivory Wayans that started Living Color.
I was in my third year of college at Tuskegee Institute and was studying to be an engineer, and I'm gonna drop out to become a stand-up comedian. I had the conversation with my father. He said, son, you should finish school. He said, you should get the degree just so you have something to fall back on. And I said to him, I said, I understand that, Pop. I said, but I see it like this. If I have a cushion that I know I can fall on, I'll allow myself to fall. I said, but if I know there's nothing but hard concrete, I'm gonna do my best to stay standing.
They didn't have no plan B. They was only focused on what they had to do to make it to where they had to go. Being focused, like laser focused on what they wanted to do. Steve Harvey said, all I had was my jokes. So that's it. I'm not doing nothing else. So I'm not trying to go, and I'm not job shaming or anything like that. I'm not trying to go get no job to go do what I gotta do. It's like, my job is telling jokes. So until I get on, this is what it is. You know what I'm saying? So Tyler Perry, same thing. His first play might have failed, second play might have failed, until that one play popped off. Again, it's not for everybody, but for the ones that I'm talking to that understand what I'm saying, you know what it is. One of my partners, as a matter of fact, he wants to get up and quit his job every day. As soon as they tell him he gotta come from lunch right away, he's spazzing. He's like, oh my God, they're killing me right now. I'm about to leave. And he know what I'm talking about too. He ready to leave his job every day. And I'm talking to millions of you too, because y'all want to leave your job too. You want to be your own boss. So that's going back to no plan B. Plan A is all the way. Plan B, I can't see. You feel what I'm saying? So I'm going to leave it like that. I ain't got much to say today. You know what I mean? I'm leaving it with you with that. That's just a little nugget. You know what I mean? This is Friend Lover. It's the Friend Lover Show. I just wanted to come to you and let you know what it was. Keep supporting the show. Keep watching me on Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, all that stuff, man. Let's get it going. No plan B.
What's up? It's your girl Monifa, chilling at the artist shop. You know, if you're an independent artist, like I am, yeah, I'm an independent artist, you need to rock with the artist shop. One-stop shop for all your artist needs. Music, videos. I could go on and on, but I'm not. The artist shop is where I shop.
Blaze One Radio presents. Blaze One Radio presents. Next to Blaze, playing the hottest indie and unsigned videos on the planet.
Hope I'm on your mind as much as you on mine. Think about you all the time, like all the time. Yeah, shout out to your mama, cause you so fine. And if your love's a crime, I'll gladly do the time. I'm just gonna be honest, I've been falling. Driving way too fast without no cautions. I hope that you catch me cause I'm falling. Cause this the kind of love that you get lost in. Honestly, yeah, I think I'm in love, baby, honestly. I think you the one, baby, honestly. Could you be the one, baby, honestly? Oh, tell me honestly, baby. Girl, it's getting real. I know that I'm falling. My chips is on the table, and I put it all in. I can't take no lose. I'm giving everything. So if you treat me right, you just might get that right. I love your energy. I'm so glad you into me. You're the main frame of my songs, the perfect melody. Yeah, sex game incredible. I'm so glad you edible. I'm sure in my heart that there's nobody better than you. In your body, it's so righteous. It's a lot of bodies, but you the nicest. And you always tell me I know what to say to you. I'm just being honest. I think you the finest, yeah. Hope I'm on your mind as much as you on mine. Think about you all the time, like all the time. Yeah, shout out to your mama, cause you so fine. And if your love's a crime, I'll gladly do the time. I'm just gonna be honest, I've been falling. Driving way too fast without no cautions. I hope that you catch me cause I'm falling. Cause this the kind of love that you get lost in. Honestly, yeah, I think I'm in love, baby, honestly. I think you the one, baby, honestly. Could you be the one, baby, honestly? Oh, tell me honestly, baby. Straight up, I don't think that I could ever come to leave her. She been really down for me ever since we teamed up. We got that Bonnie and Clyde. If I pull that strap, she gon' ride. I love my chick, I love my chick, I love my chick, that's no lie. When she step out, she put on. She be so fly, she be flown. And when it comes to that paper, she get to that bag on her own. She can pull off the heels of the kicks. She call it regular shit. Even though she the top of the list, I still call her my bottom bitch. Hope I'm on your mind as much as you on mine. Think about you all the time, like all the time. Yeah, shout out to your mama, cause you so fine. And if your love's a crime, I'll gladly do the time. I'm just gonna be honest, I've been falling. Driving way too fast without no cautions. I hope that you catch me cause I'm falling. Cause this the kind of love that you get lost in. Honestly, yeah, I think I'm in love, baby, honestly. I think you the one, baby, honestly. Could you be the one, baby, honestly? Oh, tell me honestly, baby.
With this new girl, problem is that she ain't got nothing on you, baby. Can you be that one? I just need that one. Can you be that one for me? I just need that one for me.
Girl, I hate when your friends get involved. I hate when your friends get involved. I can never get my point across, and problems will never be solved.
Problems will never be solved, especially when you go out and get lost. What? But she ain't even know shit. That was just bogus. She was having problems with her own shit. But how could you notice? How could you notice? Girl, I just got a question for you. Do you still think about me? How could you be complete? Girl, I know you think about me, yeah.
Ever since you left me, I've been messing with this new girl.
Baby. Oh, baby. Yeah.
You, baby.
Oh.
Can you be that one?
Can you be the one?
I just need that one.
Oh.
Can you be that one for me?
Yeah, oh no.
I just need that one for me.
You know that feeling in your soul when you're left sitting there alone, left to think about all the wrong you done. Talking to myself like, damn, you really messed up with a good one. Cause we used to laugh, we used to talk and chill and have fun. Now I'm searching my phone, scrolling for hoes, knowing damn well I don't want none. If it ain't you, I don't feel the same no more. Don't wanna be the man no more. Just need a chance one more. She won't pick up the phone. Baby, I got a question. Are you still done? Are you still done with me? Yeah. Cause I'm just sitting here all alone, waiting for you to come home and drew this.
Ever since you left me, I've been messing with this new girl.
Oh, yeah.
Problem is that she ain't got nothing on me.
She ain't got nothing on you.
Can you be that one?
Can you be the one?
I just need that one.
I just need the one for me.
Can you be that one for me? I just need that one for me.
All this time apart left me cold. And knowing what we had, I can't let it go, no, no. Every time I see your face, I gotta be real with you. I still got strong feelings for you. So baby, go and make a move. I can't cut my feelings that fast like you. Can't turn my back like you. Really want you back, but it's too many things in the way, baby. I can't help myself, but the truth is,
ever since you left me, I've been messing
ever since you
with this
left
new girl.
me, baby, yeah.
Problem is that she ain't got nothing on
Problem
me.
is, can you be the one?
Can you be?
I just need that one.
I just need the one for
Can
me.
you be that one for me? I just need that one for me. Ever since you left me, I've been messing with this new girl.
New girl.
Problem is that she ain't got
Problem
nothing
is that
on
she ain't got
you,
nothing
baby.
on you.
Can you be that one?
Where you going? Where you going, babe?
I just need that one.
Where you going? Where you going,
Can you be
baby?
that one for me? I just need that one for me.
Just a few clicks of the mouse and you're on your way to discover how easy and convenient online printing should be. www.blaze1graphics.com. Quick and easy 24/7 online printing. Free online business card design with over 1,000 templates to choose from. We also offer CD inserts, postcards, brochures, wide format printing, banners, window clings, and more. www.blaze1graphics.com.
Hey, this is your boy Kenny Braswell with 5 Flow, 5 minutes of motivation and not much mo. Hey, how you doing? It's been an awesome week of culture for us as Black Panther hit the theaters a couple of weeks ago, smashing box office records all over the place. We're proud of that. I kind of waited to this point because I wanted some of the noise to die down a little bit before I talked about what I thought about Black Panther, and so I figured I'd just use my platform as 5 Flow to talk to you about the 5 things that resonated with me in Black Panther. Number 1, and they're mostly quotes. Number 1, you are not responsible for the mistakes of your father. You choose to be the kind of king you will become. That just jumped at my heart and just sprung me into all kinds of emotional reactions because oftentimes, particularly in my work where we're talking about responsible fatherhood, we allow ourselves to define ourselves by the mistakes of our fathers. And so while you have to recognize those mistakes, while you have to forgive those mistakes, and while you have to always allow those mistakes to make you a better man, those mistakes don't define who you will become. And that quote just resonated with me because we are kings and we are in charge of the kinds of kings we'll become. And so that quote just hit me really hard. The second one is wise men build bridges, fools build barriers. And that is just, I don't even know how to explain that one out to you. And so, wise men take the time to build communities, build themselves, build their families, build their children, while others sit back, look at your work, judge you for who you are, put obstacles in front of you, place barriers in front of you, gossip about you, talk about you, do all kinds of things to stop you from being the true king you should be. So understand that when you're dealing with those kinds of people, you're not dealing with wise people. As the quote said, you're dealing with fools. Number 3, stand up. You are a king. Another affirmation, particularly for Black men, with respect to this movie, that you're kings, that you are destined for greatness. And oftentimes we get belittled because we just simply won't stand up. We won't take charge. We won't take command. And there's nothing wrong with a Black man taking command. We've been so minimized in terms of who we are, in terms of our masculinity, in terms of the societal narrative with respect to who we are. And then you have all of the things that unfortunately are happening to women and girls now that we have to take some responsibility for. But at the same time, none of that says you can't be a king, and you're not a king. Again, you define the kind of king you'll become. So you can become a king of honor, a king of integrity, a king of compassion, a king of charity, a king of family, a king of your wife, a king of your children, a king of yourself. You can become king of all kinds of things, but you define what kind of king that is going to be for you. Number 4, just because something works doesn't mean it can't be improved. Just because something works does not mean it can't be improved. All things can be improved, and just because it works, sometimes it might be that you're getting the wrong outcomes. It may be working, it may be moving along fine, but you're not getting what you expect from it, and therefore it needs some improvement. Therefore, you have to look at the mechanisms. You have to look at the things that it's doing to ensure that exactly what you're trying to accomplish is actually being accomplished by the works that you are engaged in. And so we should always be looking at ourselves for improvement, whether it is in our families, in our relationships, in our marriages, in our workspace, wherever it is you are trying to make a change and do good for the world. You should always be looking at becoming better. And then the fifth thing is something that I just caught, resonated with me, and people kind of laughed at it. It was a kind of funny part of the film, but it resonated with me in this respect. And there was several times where the CIA agent was trying to speak and was trying to get involved in conversation. And there was one point when he was there and they just started grunting. And they didn't say anything. He started to talk and they started to grunt. And what that said to me is that sometimes it really doesn't matter what you have to say. It matters that you open your mouth. And there are some people who do not have a place in your business, whether it is in the business of your work, in the business of your family, in the business of your relationship, in the business of your culture, in the business of whatever. Sometimes you just gotta raise your voice, and sometimes it really doesn't matter what you're saying. Oftentimes we get controlled primarily because we don't use our voices. And so those are the 5 things that caught me in Black Panther. It was an awesome movie. I think there are other pieces that resonated with me as well, but those are the 5 just for 5 Flow. Hey, I'm your boy Kenny Braswell, and this is 5 Flow, 5 minutes of motivation and not much more. Make sure you check us out on our sister stations, Fly TV, on Fatherhood Today, our sister radio station, blaze1radio.com, across your social media platforms. And you know how I like to leave you. Always be kind to others as you're kind to yourself, or you might find yourself by yourself. Always shoot high for your goals, because even if you miss, you'll be amongst the stars. And as my good friend Art Mitchell always said to me, it's nice to be important, but it's much more important to be nice. Until the next 5 Flow, peace out.
Welcome to Blaze One Radio.
Blaze One.
Home of the world's hottest blend of indie artists, DJs and talk shows.
Blaze One Radio. Blaze One Radio.
Check out blaze1radio.com for featured artists, exclusive videos, and more. Want to get your next single played on Blaze One Radio? Just send the radio edit MP3 to blaze1radiomusic@gmail.com. Blaze One Radio, bringing the streets to the industry.
Just stop playing your whip top vibe, feel me? And it's mad, since 12 I ain't really had a dad. No one taught me how to be a man. Ups and downs I learnt from the land. Remember when I had my first scrap? Remember when I heard that strap bang? I was shook for my life, so I ran. I ain't a G, but I seen G's brag. Get locked up for a bait stash. Why you talking about your cash? I got gas when I first heard cash. So peak how you got sent back. I know a couple dons that got stabbed. I know some mums that lost their lad. So peak when you look in the eyes, all you see is death and not laugh. I know a don that's serving life. He was cool, he weren't really that guy. He got led by friends and pride. At the wrong place at the wrong time. Pride might just take your life. I'm trying to move forward and not be that type. Mad times I done seen bad hype. You get robbed in a sec off your pedal back. Why we talking about Fugazi? Newborn babies, streets are raving. Got a catalogue right from the 80s. I'm trying to go back to the purest lately. Trying to find that vibe that's amazing. So I write what's the purest of statements. We got awkward through Twitter and Insta. If you like her, make conversation. I've been told go back to the basics. Go back to the board. If an idea seems so alien, then your mindset's poor. I've been told go back to the basics. Go back to the board. If an idea seems so alien, then your mindset's poor. Man, it's mad how we all grew up. Now we barely even speak. Well, I guess that's life in a nutshell. I can't ponder like it's beef. But I come with this hunger to break through, make mad moves in the scene. I've been trying to go up, but the aim seems further to reach. Year 7 in this thing, I've been writing books, I've been writing schemes. I paint pictures so vividly, the mad concepts you can't even see. I came through with a flow, but I know that I fit mad right on a beat. But what's the point of a beat if a man can't say what I mean on the sheets? She was fly, but her mind ain't in sync with mine, so you know I gotta leave. What's the point of a text if we ain't our best, if we can't really eat? I ain't tryna be a don with no prospects, I'm chasing dreams. Well, you know with a gift is slightly a curse, no easy feat. Well, you don't know I came with the right vibe. You don't know I be with the right man. My G, I'ma go for them bright lights. Say I know, man, I know, say I know. I've been trying to go hard in the snow. I ain't talking about whipping the snow. If you're talking about all that crud, I don't play in the mud. Better know, say I know. Playing nights, playing days in the east. study that game, all for a feast. When I say that's built in my genes, not Levi's dog, it's the family tree. If your dog's hungry, better treat him. What's hate to a king, that's treason. I've been trying to bear fruit the right way, not draw for that curse in Eden. Will you ever get rid of your demons? If a gal of a up, better leave it. I've been used to that stimulation, so it's hard not to extract semen. I've been talking that real, not deceiving. I've been trying not to chill with some idiots. You know them dons that only bring trouble your way, locked up by the evening. For some, don't even bother speaking. Some don't warrant that talk. When it's beef, when it's war, see man, them a boss. Treat you like a stranger, not seen you before. When I'm on tour, don't try to bribe me, of course. Man, I done told you no either at all. Poetic justice, the part beyond things. Man, try to drag me down, I'm a cutting. It's poetic justice, the part beyond things. Blessed with a gift, right bars in abundance. Came out of homes with a lot of dysfunction. Pain in the ink like a tattoo or something. I write like I'm running from the law. Came like this cause I came for sure. I've been on top, never chilling on the floor. Man, I came from the bits where they clap you for sport. When it's mad, so mad, so mad, so heavy. When it's mad, in a bitch, so crazy. La la la, in a bitch, no no no. In the end, whatever you wanna call it.
Blaze One Radio presents Next to Blaze, playing the hottest indie and unsigned videos on the planet.
When I'm alone in my room, I stare at the wall. In the back of my mind, you call. Whisper sweet words all in my ear, wishing that you were here. I wish I could grab you, wish I could hold you, wish I could touch you, wish I could smell you, wish I could love you, wish I could I wanna give you all of me, and I want every part of you too. We're so far apart, is it hard to catch each other? Though we are up in the same room. So baby, give me all of you, and I'll give every part of me too. Why should we be alone, like nobody's at home, when we are here in the same room? Wake up to you showering, I'm doing my hair, my makeup, no morning sex. I just wish that we could spend some time together. Can't you stop us? Just fuck it, we can do whatever. How could I feel like I'm in love with a stranger? No love in this home, tell me where we went wrong. I wanna give you all of me, and I want every part of you too. We're so far apart, is it hard to catch each